Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing here? So here's my recap of the Switzerland and the Cameroon game, and what a game it was. First things first, man, in my honest opinion, for Cameroon, it was very unlucky for them not to score today. I mean, Cameroon against Switzerland, I think they did a super fine job today of just creating chances. The best chance they had in this game, I believe, was around the 9th and 10th minute mark when, I think one of the Cameroon players skied their chance, in order to see if they could score a goal for Cameroon. So obviously a very bad miss by Cameroon. So I guess you could say that today Cameroon, they kind of lacked, I guess, the quality in the finishing. That's the best way that I can describe Cameroon's performance today. But Switzerland, on the other hand, they were really superb today, especially that midfield that they have, in Xhaka. And obviously you look at the wing they got in Shaqiri, and then the main striker, I guess, in Mbolo. Mbolo today, I think he did really well, and obviously, for Mbolo, for him to not celebrate when he scored against his the birth of his country was pretty respectable, I guess. That's what you really have to like about Mbolo, was he didn't celebrate against his former nation that he grew up in, because obviously, despite him, I guess, being born in I think he was born in Cameroon or something. I'm not sure. Despite, him being born there, he represents Switzerland on the international level. And for him not to celebrate, I think, was pretty respectable. So you got to give it up to Mbolo. In my opinion, he was without a doubt man of the match today, if I'm being honest here. He obviously scored that goal for Switzerland today, the only goal in this game, and he just looked like a player that really balled out today. So yeah, I honestly would have to give my man of the match award to him, if I'm being honest here. But obviously players, I think, like Xhaka and Shaqiri today, they did well too. I guess you could say they also had a really good game today. But in my opinion, for Switzerland, man, here's the thing about the Swiss national team. This is a very experienced squad, and the players, they really know each other very well. So obviously, I guess you could say that Switzerland, the edge they had over Cameroon was just basically the World Cup experience. So, because if you think about it, for Switzerland, they have way more World Cup experience than Cameroon do, because obviously you look at Switzerland. They qualified for every World Cup since 2006. And, when you qualify for every World Cup since that year, and, the players they've got, particularly in, I guess, Sommer and, well, I should say mainly Jacques and Shaqiri, because they've been with that team for long as I remember. They've been with that team for over 10 years now. So obviously they are, in my opinion, still the best players on that team. They really made an impact on the Swiss national team, especially these last, I have to say, possibly 3 World Cups. Yeah, they really have made an impact on that squad, and especially with players like Seferovic, I guess, too. He's also made an impact on that team. And, I mean, today, Switzerland, they were very, I guess you could say, clinical today in defense. They looked really impressive, in my opinion, in defense, midfield, and front attack. They were really well. They play together as a team, and, hey, so far, they got the 3 points here. But yeah, unlucky loss for Cameroon today. But Cameroon, they still did a heck of a job. I think Cameroon should be proud of themselves. But I guess Switzerland kind of had the edge today. So yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about this game in the comment section below. And please like, comment, subscribe, and see ya.